What's up everyone, I'm Sumit. You're watching DESIgnition, DESIgnition, whatever you like to call it. And today I'm going to share a few things with you that will help you protect your car from rodent invasions. Yeah, rodent invasions. That's a problem that a lot of us have faced in the past or are still facing. And this is something that a few of my friends, subscribers, few people have asked me to do a video on this, and that's why we are here right now. To be honest, there are a lot of things that you can do to protect your car from rats or rodents in general. Some of them work, some may not. Well, I'll tell you things that have personally worked for me. But before I tell you things that have worked for me, I'll tell you what hasn't worked for me. Tobacco. I used to sprinkle copious amounts of coarse tobacco across the engine bay of a Maruti Swift, but one of these days, rats entered the engine bay anyway, and through the engine bay, they entered the glove compartment and they chewed off the facial tissues. That happened. It may work for a few people. I don't know. It didn't work for me. So I'll tell you things that have actually worked for me. I'm going to keep things simple. I don't want you to be doing some gymnastics trying to protect your car from rodents. So yeah, I'll keep things simple. And hopefully you'll keep your car safe and sound and you won't have any rat invasions. So let's get straight to it. We're going to go to my parking lot right away and start the process. Let's go. First things first, make sure that you park your car in a clean area away from any kind of garbage dump or anything, because more the dirt, more the garbage, more the chances of rats and other rodents being there. As you can see, that's my car and it's parked in a fairly clean area. And despite this being quite a clean area, I have still spotted some rats over here. And that's why I go that extra mile. I take some extra precaution to ensure that I don't have any rat invasion. Next thing, make sure that your car is clean from the inside. No food wrappers, no food. Of course, if no food wrappers, no food at all. Clean it because the smell of the food attracts these rodents and they try to enter your car through the engine bay or through the wheel wells. And finally, this is what I use. It's a rodent repellent spray. I don't want to endorse any brand, but I've used 3M and this is Tomcat that I've been using for the past couple of months. They all do just fine. This I feel has been just a little better than 3M because, I don't know, I think I'm saying that because the smell is so pungent that forget about rats, I don't think any living being can be in the same room or an enclosed area that this has been sprayed in for at least a few hours, because this is very, very strong. There's a particular way to spray this safely and properly, and I'm going to show you just how to do that. So keep watching. And again, before we move on, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notified every time I put out a car review, car maintenance tips, travel logs, and yeah, that's about it. Nothing else. Stay tuned. Keep watching. So we're going to spray this into the engine bay and the wheel wells. But before we do that, we have to move the car out into an open space because this cannot be sprayed inside in an enclosed area. Why? Because, as I said, it's strong as hell. And if you actually spray it inside in an enclosed area, everyone over there is going to start choking. How do I know that? Well, I did that once. And let's just get the car out. Before you start spraying it all over the engine bay, you need to clean the engine bay a bit. And that's what I'm doing. I don't have anything else, so I'm just using Colin for now. You don't have to clean it as if it's shining and glowing and stuff. Just clean it so that the dust is off to some extent. It's a little dirty right now, the engine bay, because the last time I cleaned it was when I sprayed the rodent repellent again. So it's been a while. It's been like a month and a half, almost 2 months, I believe. Now we're going to start spraying this all over the engine bay, the wheel wells and stuff. But before I do, I'm going to put on the face mask. Not because of China virus, but because, as I said, this is really strong. And the last time I didn't pay attention to the instructions written over here. And I sprayed without the mask and I struggled for the next 45 minutes. It's that strong. I'm not exaggerating one bit. Anyway, so we'll start. You shake it really well. It looked kind of wrong. Okay. Even with the mask on, this is almost intolerable. This is that bad. Maybe I need a tighter mask. So when you're spraying it, get a tighter mask. You know what? The one with that thing over there. This is pretty nasty. Very, very nasty. Now we're gonna move to the wheel well. You spray a little from the bottom as well. Oh God. Okay, now all of this is done. The easiest way to protect your car from rats would be to get that mesh installed, but I'm not willing to spend so much money, not right now at least. So this is what I'm doing. So make sure that even when you get a mesh installed in the underbody, you still use this technique. In my experience, this is enough to keep your car safe from rats. But if you want that extra peace of mind, you can get a big pack of naphthalene balls and place them in different parts of the engine bay, the glove compartment, the trunk, etc. And you'll ensure that you don't have any rats and rodents entering your car, eating up the wires, chewing up the tissues and stuff like that, and your car will be safe. That's all for today. My name is Sumit Suvarna. I hope you learned something from this video. And if you did, do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Very important that you do. I'll see you soon.